What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction, back at it with another Black Clover review. This one, chapter 364, titled Do or Die. These are official translations. Man, this was an emotional chapter. And, it's sometimes people are just all like, it's hard to be, emotional with Black Clover because characters like actually, don't die, different things like that. I don't know. Still, this was an intense chapter just because how hard the Black Bulls were going. Like, jeez Louise, man. Shout out to the Black Bulls. But anyways, let's composition MC that writes fiction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. This is gonna be the review, so let's go through this and then let's talk about it and get predictions into 365. That's coming out in a couple of days as far as leaks and spoilers up in this joint. But yo, all right, let's get this. So basically, the Witch Queen lets them know, like, even my divination shows that if nothing is done, the world will collapse. But Knock goes on to say, however, Lucius tried to get rid of Asta, so we need to bring him over here, and we must do that even if our lives depend on it. And so we get confirmation that our opponent, freaking Damnatio, is stronger than the Supreme Devil. So that's important. Nox is all like, all of you defend with your very lives. And this is interesting because it's just all like not being here as the vice captain, leading everyone on, and the Black Bulls going to flip in. And yo, Henry Gordon sitting up there doing their combination. Magic absorption. Freaking Damnatio pulls out the sword and he says this freaking cold line after slicing up, because you see it as well. You see him go up and go to the side, and you see the Black Bull's base, which is crazy. But he says, without the sword, the scales are powerless. Without the scales, the sword is mere violence. In other words, scales backed by a sword are the foundational order. Black Bulls are going in, man. The Black Bulls base, I'm like, yo, we've not seen it get like this wrecked like that. Oh man, the little angels are going at Nox copies. You see Sekre doing some sort of, she sealed the beam itself, so that's dope. You see Luck, and you see, as far as Gray, you see freaking Charmy back there. But we have to take into consideration, I think the next chapter, before I get into predictions, let's keep on going. But Charmy, there's a reason why Charmy is the way she is. You know what I'm saying? But man, it is like a bloody battle. But of course, in moments where they would ultimately die, they have a gray copy. And Damnatio, before he makes this realization, he's actually surprised that they got that close. And he does a slash to both Nock and Zoro, which is interesting because it's just all like their wound damn near looks like the one that happened with Gray and Ghost, but this happened after the fact. So it's just like, well, this happened before the fact of him going after them too, which brings it to the point where he's just all like, Damnatio's like, that woman's restoration supports them, and that man's magic is making copies of her. And you just, this look where it's just all like, okay. And so in the leaks where it was just all like, yo, this is a very random panel of like this sheep and Damnatio going over there, and then you find out like, you must be the real one. So in a very smart move, this was like a very smart move, just looking at the combination spells and everything that they're doing like on site to try to beat Damnatio is like insane. But this was a smart move. She was disguised as one of Charmy's freaking sheep, and I thought that was very, very, very interesting. I was all like, but we find like I'm not sure about the striker, and we see as far as a mirror pop up, so we know Ghost is on the way. But it's like he gets there and he's able to like kind of push her, but it's like how did like in what way did they get slashed? Because it's just all like yo dang, because if it means that he like Ghost got slashed like all the way through type of thing, and then Gray as well, then they're just like like that would be insane, you know. But it's just all like they're there and they're just all like we're almost there, but hurry, and then it's like I'm not sure it's like it's over, and it's just like you have this panel where it's like Ghost and Gray and they're laying there, and it's just all like yo, like are they gone? Like you see the Black Bulls, everybody like laid out, and Asta is all like Ryu, isn't it time yet? Where are they? Ryu has his face, and it's just like everybody. And then Sekre does a ceiling magic, and they're getting up, and you see Zoro, you see Luck, you see Sekre, you see Mag, you see Doc, you see Gordon, the mother flipping what's his face, and you see Charmy. Yo, they're just like not yet. So I'm hoping Sekre is able to do something to seal Ghost and Gray. Do I think that they are dead? The thing is, right now, even if they were, they come back as a paladin. We don't know what the implications are going to be at the end when, you know, like, are they going to go back to being a human, you know, or are they going to, you know, officially die? I don't know. But even then, it's just all like, when we look at it, it's all like, what are the plot points? For one, we don't know Gray's official magic. You know, there's that relationship that's been budding between the two of them, and it's just like, dang, kill them together. And one thing that I took into consideration, I'm just all like, you know, we try to look at these ships, you know, with Black Clover and everything like that. But the only have there been any happy relationships as far as in Black Clover? Let's even go all the way back to Lumiere's sister and Lick. They got murdered on their wedding day, like while she was pregnant with twins. Like, yo, there is not any the happy ending when it comes to love and stuff like that in Black Clover. I hope there is. I think that's the whole point of like Asta and like, you know, different things like that. But I'm just all like, when I think about it, I'm just like, I don't know. There might not be like, I don't know. But one thing that I'm taking into consideration is, for one, there's been like Charmy's been like this kind of like elephant in the room, so to speak, type of thing, even with her connection as far as the country. But remember, she's dual whatchamacallit. So if she's going to switch to the offense right now instead of defense, bring in, you know, certain things like that. And even in her other form, there was defensive or offensive attacks that she was about to do. But it may be interesting. We may see the other part of Charmy coming out as far as in this next go around. I'm curious to see Sekre, what silly magic she did. Again, I'm assuming it's for everybody pretty much, because it looked like it might have been like a rune type of ceiling magic, so it might have been a wide scale version, because it looks like it's probably all over the Black Bulls, everyone in the Black Bulls area basically. So that would be interesting. How Asta's gonna get there at this point, I feel they're gonna get him there, but it's gonna be at a crazy cost. Like, it's gonna be crazy. And I started thinking about as far as the Black Clover exhibit, and I'm all like, yo, I didn't see Gray and Ghost in that. And I'm just curious, like when Asta gets there, what is about to go down? Because this is the final arc or leading to it. I think that there may be a round two. Well, of course, there's gonna be a round two as far as like Asta versus Lucius, but I think that we're gonna get as far as like 3 rounds. I still strongly believe that even with Asta getting there, they're gonna still lose and have to come back as far as within that 3rd time for it to be the final finisher. You know what I mean? I don't, because there's so many things that are still left. Again, what's the connection with Charmy, Land of the Rising Sun, Ghost Gray's, relationship as far as that? Not even knowing that his brother is freaking alive going against Yami. The fights between Yami and Morgan, the fights between Noelle and her mother, the fight between Yuno and Lucius. There's still several things that are going on. Where's Andromeda in all of this? Because I was like, where's Damnatio? And he came at a specific moment, and I'm all like, where's Andromeda? So when I'm thinking about as far as 365 predictions, wouldn't it be crazy? Andromeda or even Beelzebub, they come because Beelzebub was put in Sister Lily. And so it's just like, what's going on with that? And even with the original, exchange as far as with Xenon and Beelzebub as far as for that, because the thing is, if the world collapsed, that would mean the Spade Kingdom as well, and for Xena, and even if that whole pact is it null and void at this point, there's so many things that I feel still need to be, plot points. You still got, where's the other captains? Mary Leona going against, whatchamacallit. Right now, we need some sort of W, because right now, the bad guys, the good guys are getting completely wrecked. I'm just all like, I feel like there is something more, like this is building up into something crazy. So 365, it would be crazy if there was Adrabalik shows up, or so with my whole thing as far as with Charmy at this point, what if she's able to take in as far as the magic, and do a crazy blow? Because I'm just all like, they haven't destroyed a paladin yet. The only paladin that's been beat was the one that went over there to the Land of the Rising Sun. Right now, they're trying to stop that from happening. And forgot the plot line as far as Yami and his sister. there's so many things that still need to go down. That's why I'm just all like, where's this about to go? But what I feel, 365, we're either going to get as far as what's going on with Gray and Ghost and this sealing spell that Nero did, or we might go back to Mary Leona, what's going on as far as with that. Asta may come through, and again, we don't know if he's going to bring the Ryus in 7. It would be a waste to not bring them. They need help. Somebody help them, because they're going against people, and Lucius isn't even physically actually there, so it's just all would it be interesting if Asta actually ends up being where Lucius is at? And that may be interesting. But anyways, let me know what y'all think. 365, what's going on with that, but what y'all think of this chapter? Do you think Ghost or Gray, or if they kick the bucket, they come back as paladins? What do you think is about to go down? Anyways, it's Mystic Opposition, MC that writes fiction. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on, so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 1K. Peace.
Ready for the return to fall. Maybe I should be asleep, but these full moon vibes got me in the deep. Emotional roller coaster strapped in my seat, ready for a trip to find what I seek. Passing through the galaxy into my office, translating thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, build your resilience. So when the next I prepare with no losses. The work of the soloist's a boss.